Everyone, this is Steve from Echo. Our last tutorial we spoke about drawing for animation, and in this three-part tutorial I'm going to show you how that comes into practice and why it is so important to have a strong drawing foundation. Now these videos are broken down into layouts, the keys and breakdowns, and in-betweens. In a traditional studio setup, artists would be specialized in certain areas, doing storyboards, layouts, animation, and in-betweening. Whether you're working in a big production house or by yourself, the principles still remain the same and the philosophies carry over to everything, whether you're working in 2D or 3D, cutout, etc. Proper planning is always a good thing to have, and it's a good practice to keep up when you're working on a project. When you're working in a production pipeline where you have multiple people on the same project, having that foundation is incredibly important. It's sort of as if you're building a house and you have your blueprints, but your measurements are off by a few centimeters or meters. The person who's going to start, buying materials or cutting materials, building the walls and the structure, they're going to go off of what you've given them, and you could end up with a really wacky Tim Burton-esque looking house. And it's not always it could be interesting, but it's not going to be good for production. So what we do here is we make sure that our drawings are strong, clear, that they carry over detail. You're not going to have time to do a lot of refined drawings, mostly because in a production setting, time is always against you, and you have quota to meet, in order to make sure that everything is on time and hopefully on budget. So what I'm doing here is I've used my hand as a model sheet. You would probably get something tacked up on a wall, or be on a secondary monitor. But again, from our last lesson, when you draw from life, you're training your eye, your hand, and your mind to capture what's in front of you. And again, if you want to try something on your own, just try drawing your hand, or try drawing an object that is in front of you, so you don't have to go and create a brand new model sheet, and practice that so you get comfortable, or you build that skill set. Because what'll happen is this layout part will be sent over to a senior animator who will start breaking things down, start breaking the action, going from that closed to open position, and trying to find out the timing that would best work for the shot. So again, strong drawing foundation is a way to have a solid production pipeline. It'll help everybody out, and you'll be loved by everyone if you can do some solid drawings. It helps everybody do their job that much better. So stick around in the next tutorial and find out about keys and breakdowns.